the CMMG Bravo 22 conversion kit. Let's check it out. CMMG is known for not only high-quality AR-15 parts and accessories, but also very innovative rifles and pistols. One of the first parts kits that I ever used to build an AR-15 was CMMG. And for years, I've had one of their 22 conversion kits. And this is the Bravo. It's a drop-in system that is super easy, comes with a 25-round magazine. You can get extra mags. And it's just very reliable, and it's accurate. And that's one of the things about conversion kits. Sometimes you have some issues, but with the CMMG, I've been using these for years, and they're just great to drop in, less expensive to shoot, lower recoil, great for training. And even though ammo prices have gone through the roof, 22 is still cheaper to shoot than anything else. Now, full disclosure, CMMG sent the Bravo conversion kit for this test and evaluation. Again, I've had one for years, and there are some differences, and we're going to take a look at that as well. All right, guys, I have my original Bravo here, and then we have the new one. There are a couple of differences, not major, but definitely differences. First, you get this little sleeve that's on the end that protects it. It's just a rubber sleeve. You'll notice that this is shaped in the same dimensions as your 223 or your 5.56. This is all stainless steel. These are made in the USA, and they're just really rugged. I mean, guys, this is my original right here. You can see the brass sleeve. They've upgraded from that, and they've also upgraded some of the cuts, probably just to make it a little more reliable, but we have had really good success with these kits. Now you'll notice it is a blowback action, so it comes back just very short, just like this. You don't need a buffer tube, you don't need your buffer or spring. So this will function, and you can just drop this right in. I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. It's really easy and simple. Here you can see there's a little more of a flattened surface here. There are patent numbers on the original one, and also you can tell that this one has been well shot. I did wipe it down, but you know, even with 22, I mean, it gets pretty dirty. I left this part actually just like it is. You know, you want to wipe these areas down. With 22, it's important to do that. But even though I have shot this hundreds of rounds without cleaning, you know, they just continue to function. And so that's one of the things about the CMMG is a lot of times with conversion kits, you can have some reliability issues, but it just seems like the CMMG has really worked out a lot of the kinks. I know some of the originals were actually an anodized finish on them. I mean, there's been a number of changes over the past few years, but this one, again, is the new one, and it does have the stainless collar here instead of the brass. Now, the actual bullet diameter of a 223 is 0.224 inches. And that is the exact same as your 22 long rifle. That way you can safely shoot the 22 through a 223 or 5.56 barrel. And they do recommend using copper wash bullets to keep the fouling down. Now here we have a standard AR-15 bolt carrier group. It's pretty much the same dimensions as your CMMG Bravo. One thing you'll have, of course, is your chamber that comes out, and this locks into the chamber. Now this is the chamber for the Bravo, and it fits right down into your AR-15 barrel and fills the space that a standard 223 or 5.56 would fill. You'll notice these bars just butt up against the barrel, and it gives it some stability. Now guys, to show you how easy it is, you just pop out your takedown pin, open it up, pull out your bolt carrier group, add in the Bravo. You don't even have to line it up like you do your standard bolt. Slide it in. It's going to have a little bit of a spring tension, so you have to push it in once you get it here. Just like that. clop it, you're finished. I mean, it is so simple. That's all you need to do. And when the bolt's installed, you'll see there's a little bit of a gap back here at the back, and that just allows for this just to come back. It doesn't have to come back much. It is a blowback action, so it just pops it right back. And it's pretty secure in the chamber. You'll notice that there is no movement at all when I'm pushing on this. Runs like a little sewing machine. You can get it with the 1 magazine, you can get it with 3 magazines. The one I got was with 3. I always like to have extra magazines. You have an orange follower. It's really easy to load. I've never had to clean them. I mean, they just work, they function, and this fits right up in the chamber where you need to. And it's the same dimensions as your standard AR-15 magazine. Now, these are offered also in 10 round, in case you live in a state that's not so free. Now, guys, this is a 2-piece magazine. Again, there's no plate on the bottom that's removable. But there are these 6 screws. I would highly recommend not disassembling the magazine because there's a trough that comes down with the spring, and getting that back set is very difficult. I tried it and I had some issues with it. I can get it when I fix it, but I wouldn't recommend disassembling these magazines. A huge plus is the magazines fit right into your standard AR-15 mag pouches. Whether it's on a plate carrier, battle belt, or just pouches on a belt, great way to train. CMMG does recommend using actually the Federal 36 grain copper plated hollow points, and I just happen to have some here, but that just seems to function the best, and it's going to keep your bore cleaner. But really simple to load these magazines. Just push it down. It's not really tough. It's really easy to be able to get them in there. Guys, one of the things about this setup is that it is just reliable. We were shooting 350 rounds and no malfunctions. But I have again shot thousands of rounds through these with very limited issues. A lot of times maybe, with 22 it can be finicky sometimes. 22 long rifle rimfire is not the most reliable. But with this setup, I mean, it just shoots, and it shoots smooth. Whether you're shooting slow or you're shooting rapid, I mean, it just works. It's a very easy way to throw this into your AR-15. You're getting training. I mean, you're able to use your specific AR-15 with its trigger, whatever, and then it just works. Now, one of the uses that I've had for this for a number of years is testing out lights, lasers, any kind of night vision that I want to shoot at night here on my own property, because I don't like shooting center fire at night. And so I have put actually thousands of rounds of 22 through this particular Bravo bolt carrier group. Now, obviously, it's pretty simple to clean, but we do have a little cotter pin like we do on our standard AR, and we're going to pull that out. See if I can, whoops, there it went. The cotter pin kind of flew out, and then we take it, just lift it down, just like we do our standard AR. Here is your firing pin. It's a little bit different because you have a spring right here. And so this actually hits the primer or the case, and then you have this little spring that gives you a little bit of tension. And this is going to allow you to get in here and clean this out, clean out your firing pin, get your chamber clean. When you return your firing pin, you're going to want to make sure that notch is in the up position to be able to accommodate your cotter pin. And slip in your cotter pin. These are always kind of a pain. There it goes. So it fits, again, just like your standard AR-15. And the Bravo bolt carrier group, 9.8 ounces. Standard AR-15 bolt carrier group, 11.4 ounces. Now, they do offer what they call the Echo Kit. It has a forward assist adapter that slips right in, and they actually have a proprietary charging handle that you can use. But your standard AR-15 charging handle will work with this. And they also make the Mark 57 for the 5.7 conversion kit. So if you have a CMMG and 5.7, you can use that kit in your 5.7. Something new from CMMG as well is this receiver plug. Now, because this is a blowback action on the Bravo, you don't have to have a buffer tube. And so if you really want to make this a pistol, you can just screw this in where your standard buffer tube would go. And another benefit is that it does increase somewhat, so it pushes that bolt into the chamber even closer. And so that gives you some benefit, but if you want to go with a really short barrel, I mean, this would be a great way to do it. And these are available on the CMMG website. You can get it with the logo, or you can get it just plain. Now, as far as price goes, these start out at $199 with one magazine. If you get the 3-magazine kit, they're $229. The magazines themselves run $24.95. So honestly, I would go ahead and go with the 3-mag option because you're going to get really an extra magazine for free. And they do offer 10-round magazine packages, and again, they offer the 5.7 conversion kit. And you can go to the CMMG website and check out all the details. So guys, if you're looking for a less expensive way to shoot your AR-15 with 22 long rifle, again, it's just a lot quieter, low muzzle blast. It's great to get people accustomed, especially first-time shooters, to the AR, to take them out to the range, and it just makes it a lot of fun. Definitely check out CMMG, the Bravo, and also the Echo. And they make a number of different other products that are just top-notch. And again, guys, we really appreciate CMMG for making this video possible. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. With this little sock on the end, or this rubber sleeve, and it's a pain. Okay, let's start this all over again. It just slides right into the chamber, just like Another benefit is Another benefit is the magazines, but that's pretty good at 25 yards.